Alright, so today's video we're going to be doing a field strip of a IWI Uzi Pistol, which before it was a IMI, now it's an IWI, but this particular one is the Walther version. So depending on which Uzi pistol you have, they're all pretty similar on how to field strip it, but this particular one is a IWI Walther Uzi pistol and 22 cal. So again, safety first. Mag is empty. Cock back. It is clear. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so first thing, what you're going to do, there's a little spring-loaded piece right here. Push that back, and then you can lift this whole top receiver cover off. Alright, and some of these may or may not have a bolt cover like this one does. This one's got a bolt cover. You can't take it out without removing this, so what you want to do, go ahead, it just pops right out. So this is the bolt cover. Alright, so now it exposes your bolt. What you want to do is push it all the way back and then lift up at an angle, and it is spring tension, so be careful. Alright, and you can see, just kind of wiggle it around, get this whole piece out. Alright, so here you have your bolt and your return spring and assembly, and that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. So if you want to take the handle off, go ahead. There's 2 pins. Just knock these out. And there you have it. Your body or your pistol grip, and yeah, your upper is disassembled. And if you want to take the barrel off, here you have the retainer. Unscrew this, and some of these guns may or may not have this tip, so all you do is just unscrew this, and then you could take the whole barrel out. But this one's kind of hard to take out. I'm not going to take that out, but that's how you'll take the barrel out. But there's no need to take the barrel completely out. I mean, there's really nothing there to clean. So I'm just going to put this back together. Alright. So there you have it. So now we're going to clean. So a couple things I like to use. Alright, so cleaner. I use this Hops gun bore cleaner. Open this up. And then you got a brush, some pins. Also, I personally like using the snake. I use this in my other guns as well. This one particularly for 22, but I have one for 9mm, 45. I mean, pretty much all the calibers. I really do like to use this just because it is simple and easy to use. Of course, you use your traditional rod and brush like this, but I really do like this because all you do is stick it through down the barrel and then pull. There's some wire brushes here. It cleans the barrel and then wipes it down in one stroke, so it makes your life a lot easier when cleaning. So alright, so first thing I do, wipe everything down. This one kind of just sits in my, I don't usually shoot this, but go ahead, wipe it down. back cover gets dirty too, so I'm gonna wipe this down. And then I'm gonna get in here, wipe all these parts down too. And here too, so you'll see, so there's a back safety. You push this in, and this is your trigger. All it does is just snap out. Pretty much all it is. But go ahead, wipe everything down. Sometimes I like to use some Q-tips. Really get into those nooks and crannies of the gun. Just clean the inside of the slide. That bolt slides on too. Get all that gunk off of there. And yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And then you go wipe everything down. Also like to use these cotton pads. Got different sizes. Wipe everything down as well, makes things easier. Take this pick, slide it in there. Helps you get into some of those tight spaces. Here as well. You really don't need to break down any farther than this. I know some people may want to, but I don't see the need to. It hasn't. Again, cleaning all these parts, very important for all your weapons. Comes time that you need them, you want to make sure that they are functioning properly. You don't want to have a malfunction. Not that these are guns that I would take to a gunfight, but in a situation, if you need them, you don't want them malfunctioning when you're going out plinking or whatever you're doing with them. You don't want them breaking down on you. I'm going to disassemble. Not that it's hard to disassemble, but you know. Alright, so there we have it. Now that everything's cleaned, we're going to lube everything up. So as far as lubricants go, I have two different things that I use. I know we've talked about this before too, but Hobbs gun oil and then your firearm lubricant by AMSOIL. I really like the AMSOIL stuff. That's what I'm going to be using today. Alright, so now you got that. That's coated. Move on to this. Give it a good coat of oil. Protect it from rust and whatever debris and anything else. here on the inside, where it slides, put a nice amount of oil. Both sides. So now that we got that, I guess I forgot to clean the barrel. I'll go ahead and quick do that. All I do, stick this down in there, and then pull this through. I guess it may be easier going the opposite way. Stick down in there. What you're going to do, pull it through. Do that a few times. This barrel's clean, so just kind of give you guys the idea what to do. And again, you could always use a rod and a brush, stick it down in there, clean it up. Alright, so now that everything's cleaned and lubed up, well, actually, probably a good idea to drop a couple drops of this stuff down in there. Here's your Q-tip. Move it around. Get to some of those moving parts. Alright. Push that back. Alright. So, don't forget this part too, this slides. Not that it's important, but let's put a little coat of oil on it. It doesn't hurt. Don't want it rusting. Alright, so there we have that. So put the spring back. It is easier to reassemble with this being off the handle, but what we're going to do, stick this through, hold your assembly, slide it down in there. Maybe a little tricky, but there you go. And spring this back the whole way. And you'll see there's some notches back there. You just slide it in and don't get your fingers caught. Let me check out my glove caught. Yeah. Alright. There you go. Now, put this on, line the holes up. Well, here you got these pins. Stick those pins through. Bolt cover, back up there. There's a little piece right here. You want to line them up, slide, click back in. And there you have it. Alright, so there you have it for the field strip cleaning, lubricating of the Uzi Pistol, the 22. If you have any questions, comments, comment below, and see you next time.